Hello, my fellow man of culture. Are you bored of your current game lineup? You wish there were more anime style games that were not Hoyoverse related, but with excellent animation, thought provoking gameplay, and of course, beautiful waifus and husbandos? Well, you came in more ways than one to the right place. Let me tell you about my favorite gacha game, Epic 7. The best way to describe Epic 7 is to describe it as a turn based anime style RPG similar to Honkai Star Rail. However, the main selling point for Epic 7 is the beautiful and choreographed cutscenes you get when hero uses their ult. In fact, the main slogan for Epic 7 is play the anime. Here are examples of my favorite ones.
Disobedience to an order leads to the end has come. Accept your fate. Weakness is unforgivable.
Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, cause I'm... You should rest now. And forevermore. I didn't want it to come to
Pretty
this.
good, right? Okay, let's talk about the story. The story of Epic 7 is not too convoluted. You'll get the gist of most things by reading the text. Unfortunately for both of us, I'm a JJK fan. I don't read. However, I'll give you a brief understanding of what the story is without any spoilers. The 7 in Epic 7 stands for the current reincarnation of the world. The story of Epic 7 revolves around Ras, who has the job of defeating the archdemon. God knows what that is. It is a pretty simple story, but the actual complexity of the story comes from how the characters interact with one another. What surprised me more about the game is how dark it can get sometimes. Enough about the story, time for gameplay. The basic gameplay loop for Epic 7 kinda boils down to beat the challenge, move on to the next challenge. As the difficulty increases, you get better gear. Simple as that. And you do all of this because you want to fight off against other players in the arena. Mind you, some of these people are wealthy guys. Wealthy. The farthest I have made it to is Emperor 5. Emperor being the second tier after Legends. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll become a Legend player. If only. Again, I'm making this seem like there isn't much to do, but there is a lot to do in the game. You can play the main story, side story, you can battle. Even in battle, there's like a variety of content that you can do, so you will never get bored. There's plenty to do for you. And arena is always fun. We'll talk about arena in a bit. You'll see. Before I show you the arena gameplay, let's go over the unit, the heroes, the waifus. Heroes in Epic 7 can be placed into 6 classes. The warriors, knights, thieves, archer, mages, and soul weaver. They're the basic elements: fire, ice, earth, and then there are the premium element, the light and dark units. As you can imagine, the light and dark units are far stronger than the normal counterparts. An example would be Hersetti. Her literal passive is that she can stop the speed advantage of other players, which is insane if you ask me. Another one is Zio. If you build him fast enough, he will always be the first unit to go, which is insane. And the most recent inclusion to my collection is the Lady of Scales. She gives you a literal 70% damage reduction. 70, bro. Just to reiterate, I know it sounds bad, but again, you can counter most of these heroes with other heroes. So it's not that bad. It is what it is. This is the nature of a gacha game, so yeah. By the way, I hope you noticed how amazing the character designs are. The characters in Epic 7 are stunning with a good amount of variety in their aesthetics. You have knights, literal dragons wearing Chinese dragon outfit or something. You even have techwear. My favorite, by the way. Techwear is awesome. Saying all that, let me show you my favorite unit, Hellion Lua. Let me show you why the English dub is superior.
Hey, you! Have I met you somewhere? Your face looks familiar. Maybe in our past lives? I'm kidding. You. I'll remember your face, so you'd better watch your back. Like, I have to ask, what are we even doing here? This place is so boring. I don't want to be here, so I can just leave, right?
She is the spoiled influencer type, and the voice actress really captured the essence of it. Of course, there are also examples of bad voice acting, which is weird because Yufin's voice acting is rather polarizing. I love it, but a lot of people don't. Just to give you some example.
Oh, you need my help? Cool, let's go! Victory is always mine! Help! Garo, help!
Yeah, so there is a degree of personal preference. I clearly like it. I like it so much that I even bought her the Chinese New Year. I think it's the Chinese Year of the Dragon outfit. Yeah. Okay, I talked a lot, but now we go over the gameplay. Arena, as you can tell, I lost here, but that's because I was trying to record and I messed up. So I know I can win against this team because I'm faster. So here is how the gameplay will break down. So I'll talk about this before the actual gameplay because I don't know if I can record both of them at the same time. So the New Moon Luna goes first, nullifies these skills, which then pushes my Frida. She grants attack buff to all of them, and Straze should be able to take care of everyone. Hellion Luna is more like an insurance unit here.
This is like a
hollow
dream come
justice
true.
at best. Time to end our twisted fate.
As you can see, Luna is going first, and now I'm going to Soulburn. Soulburn is an interesting mechanism where you get souls by attacking, or you can have artifacts that give you souls. Souls will strengthen some specific skills to do more. In Luna's case, I will nullify their passive skills with a 100% chance.
For the sake of peace, I'll be the villain I have to be.
Now that their passive skills have been nullified, one of their units has an immortality ability that will pop off, but it can no longer do so because the skill has been nullified.
Anna, over here! Hurry! Let's play in the water!
Frida will give me an attack buff and increase my combat readiness. I'll talk about that later.
I love your
You
curls.
don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind.
Hellion Lua now has gotten them aggroed, so now they will be forced to attack her and no one else.
Fall into despair.
Destiny cannot escape my sword.
Your ruin fast approaches.
Save your breath.
By mere mortals. No.
Careful not to get a sunburn.
What do you know about me? You have weakness all over.
Yeah, this is where I fucked up. So, as you can tell, she came back to life because of her artifacts. So, I'll talk about artifacts in a bit after we're done with this game.
Scream for me.
I love listening to the melodies of pain.
Yeah, as you can tell, so whenever she beats an enemy, she gets her whole skill reset, and that's because of a specialty equipment. So, artifacts, special equipment, we'll get to them.
It's hollow justice at best.
The time has come to blight the world with
I
horror.
will test your limits.
How ridiculous.
Time to end our twisted fate. Try and take it.
Those who stand against me are not worth keeping alive.
Fall into despair.
Return to the void.
So, now that I won, you have to do what I say, right?
So, as promised, let's talk about equipment, artifacts, and specialty equipment. Specialty equipment, only a few heroes have that. not all of them. So they add additional abilities to your hero. Artifacts, same thing. Any hero can equip an artifact. They give your hero more, I guess, more abilities. This one gives it extra damage. And have you ever played Guilty Gear? Guilty Gear. And then there are the equipment. I don't want to talk about equipment because it's a lot more complicated than it looks. There are far better videos that do a better job of it. I will link them in the comment, not in the comment, in the description. Hopefully you could tell that a lot of thinking goes into planning a team to counter the enemy team. And I think that's the fun part of it, right? I think that is the fun aspect of Epic 7, where you're trying to build a team that can take down other team and coming up with clever ideas, clever builds, and just to be expressive. That is the fun of Epic 7. Hopefully I was able to convince you to give the game a try. Again, gacha game, it's a marathon, not a sprint, so you gotta invest time in it to get to a place where you feel like you're making progress. It's time, man. Time and effort, bro. Saying all that, the game is still very free to play friendly. The game gives a lot of free stuff all the time, equipment, resources, as well as just summons. Here, look, I got 10 summons for free. Look at that, 1 5-star artifact and 1 4-star light hero. Not bad, right? To end the video, I know what you're asking, but why am I trying to sell you a gacha game? I'm not sponsored, of course. Look at the number of subscribers I have. The reason is actually quite simple. I love the game. I want more people to play the game. I've been playing the game since 2019, so really early on. And I just want more people to play it. Hopefully you'd like the game as much as I do. Become one of the Epic 7 players out there. Maybe you'll even make it to the Epic 7 e-gaming, yeah, and win the tournament. Who knows? You could do it. So yeah, I hope you will give the game a try. It is really fun. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. That was a lot. Goodbye.